Hey, how's it guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, we're currently up in St. Ignace, Michigan. Had a really nice night's sleep last night here at the Hampton Inn by Hilton. Beautiful room, beautiful view that you just saw here out the balcony. I slept pretty decent. How did you?
Yeah, slept good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was all right.
It wasn't too bad. Other than now that I work a lot traveling, I absolutely hate hotel pillows. They are thin, they are soft. I lay my head back and it feels like my head is just on the damn mattress. So my pillow was in the car. I just didn't feel like going down to get my pillow, which was fine.
Regrets in the morning.
Exactly, regrets in the morning, but
Yep.
It is what it is. What can you do? But today is going to be a good day. We're going to be leaving the hotel probably within the next, 90 minutes or so. And we're venturing about an hour and a half west of St. Ignace, here, the Mackinac area, to a little town called Curtis. Now, I've featured Curtis in a vlog or two over the years. If you haven't seen them, you can go back and watch them, or I can just tell you, back in like the 80s and early 90s, my grandfolks had a cabin up there on the Big Manistee Lake, and spent all my summers in those prime childhood years up there. And it's not what it was years ago, that's for sure, but we're going to venture into the town. The town is still really cute and cozy. I love the place so much. And then we're going to go out and take a look what the cabin looks like. I haven't been up here in about 5 years since the boys and I were up here, Landon and Holden. So,
This is my first time.
and this will be your first time seeing this tiny little sleeping fishing village, less than a couple hours from the Mackinac Bridge. So we're going to do that. But before we leave for that, if you're new here, welcome, guys. I'm Luke. This is Tina. I'm not Tina because she's way better looking than me. If you like this vlog, feel free to check out some others. You can go ahead and click on the channel. Why don't you subscribe to the channel?
That'd be great.
That'd be wonderful. And scroll down and watch a bunch of our videos. We got local stuff from the mid-Michigan area where we live. We got some Florida adventures. We got a couple concerts on there. Now you're going to see some more up north video content. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it, guys. Before we leave, we need to do something. Not just pack up the room because it looks messy right now. We need to go get some fancy hotel breakfast.
Ooh.
I know. I think I want some waffles.
Me
So I think a glass of OJ and some waffles sound darn good right now. So you ready for breakfast?
too. Am I ready?
I know.
Yes.
We were born ready for breakfast.
Let's go eat.
Let's go get some food. Now, luckily, we're on the second floor of the hotel, which is the main floor of the hotel, and the breakfast area is just down here at the end. Alright, currently in the breakfast area here. We got a nice breakfast area, oatmeal, eggs, sausage, all kinds of good stuff. Are you making your waffle?
I am.
Tina's making a couple
Two little
baby
ones.
waffles, and I have a big waffle going. You got your syrup, strawberries, chocolate chips, chocolate sauce if you're into that. All right, breakfast acquired. What do you got, good looking?
I got 2 mini waffles.
Oh yeah,
One with maple syrup and one with strawberry whipped cream.
nice.
I got some potatoes, smothered in
Nice.
butter.
Oh, of course.
And I got a sausage. I don't know. I got one of these.
Good
Maybe
looking,
for the ride.
Good looking muffin, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. And I myself just have a big standard waffle right here, but I may go back into there in a little bit. I'm not sure, but we're just sitting down here in the lobby. A beautiful view out the window, obviously. Look at that. Got some, you probably can't see on the video, but there's some ferries way out there. Just starting to make their way to and from the island, but yeah, so we're going to enjoy some breakfast. Let me know if it's good. Good stuff?
I make the best waffles ever.
Yes, you do. All right, let's enjoy our breakfast. All right, are you packed?
I'm packed.
It's like we got our bags, everything
You're packed.
right there, and the room is clear. Thank you, wonderful hotel room. You were lovely for a night. One last look out the window through the screen here. Beautiful morning. It's now about 9 o'clock, so we are ready to rock and roll into the UP, which means it's time to leave.
Yes.
So this is it. This is my family's old cabin up here in the UP. Wow. She's not in the shape she was in years ago. One of my grandpa's lawnmowers still up here. Look at that. Wow. My grandfather used to have his fish cleaning station was right here between these two trees. And again, all this was just trimmed down. This is 30 years right here of growth. But you would see right down to the lake. Wow. Look at the flowers. What, baby?
Nothing, I should have worn my pennies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I knew I should have brought them.
Well, you can just stay right there. I'll walk over here for a minute and get my couple shots. Of course, I was maybe going to walk down to the water this way. That's our old outhouse over there that's leaning. This is it. Look at these flowers right here. Here, scoot over here to this path, baby. Look at that. The grass is laid down better for you. There you go. Wow. So we're now down here at the lake. Again, this place looks so different than it did all those years ago. My grandpa kept his boats over there in the boat well. None of those trees were there at all. That's all 30 plus years of growth right there, which is crazy. Every year, my stepdad would bring me down here, and just down here by the beach area, or what little rocky beach there is, we'd dig a big hole and we'd get some knickknacks from around the cabin or from home, and make like a little treasure box and bury it and do a map and dig it up the next year. Big Manistee Lake, Curtis, Michigan, Upper Peninsula. So the emotions are a little high this morning. Just teared up because once again I'm standing here 30 plus years later looking at one of my grandfather's boats. This was his little, I think it's 12, maybe 14 foot long little aluminum boat. We just go out front of the cabin here in the lake, do some fishing, you know, maybe 80, 100 yards out. But even the boat well here has grown in so much. Like the boat well used to literally end like right here. Grandpa kept this down so nice, but it is what it is now, I guess. The person that bought this didn't realize what they had, and I don't think they've been up here in years and years. And there was our outhouse right over there.
Your outhouse?
Yeah. Now see, what we do is you drive down the big driveway, and then on the other side of the outhouse it curved around. This was all beautiful driveway, so you'd curve and the cars would just park here in front of the cabin. Then when you left, you drove right down here and right around and back out the driveway.
Circle drive.
Yeah. Nope, it was beautiful, beautiful driveway. That lady hasn't been up here since the last time I was. These flowers are pretty though.
They are.
Yep. I was here once. My uncles and my stepdad, they dug a new outhouse. They dug a whole new hole. We moved the outhouse. It was fun.
Want a flower, honey?
No, I'm not going to take a flower. But yep, all these trees were trimmed back.
You know what would be so cool? Just to take a piece with the roots and replant it at your mom's.
This is your grandma's, right?
I don't think there was ever flowers there. No.
No.
This was just all nice. It was just all grass. So, but that was the Sugar Shack. Englehart's Sugar Shack. You go in here and there was like a little like couch area. You'd put your fishing gear and put stuff on. Then there was a little like basin sink that we'd run water on because obviously there was a well right there. But most of my bathing took place down there in the lake. So, yeah. I didn't mind bathing in the lake. Quite frankly, it was nice. I would remember clearly I would take a bar of Zest soap, go down to the lake and just wash my body and my head real quick and rinse off and then just swim for hours. So, it was fantastic. But yeah, if I get up here every 5 to 10 years, I stop and check on her. It's one of my grandpa's lawnmowers, or pieces of it sitting there. So yeah. Well, let's go down and take a look at the lake from a little bit closer. And here we are at the boat well, which looks nothing like it used to look. Look at that, it's shallow. The sand is almost touching the top of the water, which is just crazy. But yeah, my grandpa used to park his boats right over there. This is where I would come down and do my bathing, as talked about. My grandpa would have like minnow traps and stuff right at the mouth of the boat well here and try to catch some bait before we go out and go fishing. And now there's just a beautiful resort that is here on this property. And a beautiful woman. Hi, beautiful woman.
Oh.
You look good right here.
Do I?
You look really good right here.
Aw.
Ooh, hello, beautiful.
You're making me smile.
I know. I have a knack at that. All right, so that was a great little walk down memory lane. Again, been 5 years since I've been up here. Now I finally got to show this to Tina. So, yeah.
I'm glad I got to see it.
Me too. I'm glad you got to see it for sure. I know I've said this 100,000 times, and I'll probably say it 100,000 more. If the stars ever aligned, and there was ever an incredibly large amount of money won, it's probably one of the only areas in the state that you would get me back to on a semi-permanent basis would be up here. Even though it's remote, there's not a lot going on. You're about an hour from the closest super center, but you know, it is what it is. But this place is quite the summer and fall destination in the UP. And winter if you're into snowmobiles, which I am not because I don't like cold. But it'd be a hell of a summer place. But anyway, I think we're going to hike back up the hill and maybe go stop at a little gift shop in town and then keep on driving. You know, sometimes when you're driving on US 2 heading towards the Mackinac Bridge, you just have to pull over and walk up a lighthouse. So I think I'll go for a little walk while Tina looks in the gift shop. Right, baby?
Right. I'm gonna go shopping.
All right, so I paid my $1 and I'm walking up these stairs. Boy, the things I do for some content, huh? I've been up this lighthouse many times over the years. There's an awesome view up here that I'm sure a lot of you have seen, but I'm also sure a lot of you probably have not seen.
He's still up there.
beautiful. The car right out there. And if you go this way around, what? Oh, you're good, my friend. What an amazing view of the Mackinac Bridge over there. Stunning. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of heights, but for that view right there, sometimes you gotta take one for the team. So, anyway, I walked around up here a few minutes, seen some amazing views, and let's go see what Tina is doing in the gift shop. Got back downstairs. Oh, look what you found, honey.
There's all kinds of cool stuff in here.
Yes, it is. This was always one of my favorite places to stop as a kid.
Great. Ooh,
Dinosaur fossils. Neon. Aren't those great? They're
they
so
are.
cool.
They're really cool.
Look at more slingshots. The damage I've done with slingshots as a child. So much fun. Did you go to the other end yet?
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna walk through there quick before we go. Oh, look at this, honey. Even in the north, I'm represented. Little palm trees.
Look at you.
I know. Hey, nice gun. Good looking. Oh, look. They got it too. The Lego Mackinac Bridge. Well, not technically Lego, but that's cool. Look at all this cool stuff. Oh, nice shirt. Lots of t-shirts and clothing. Oh, look. I see cups and glasses. You guys know I'm a sucker for cups and glasses and coffee cups and wine glasses. Super. I like it. Hello, darling.
Still can't find a sweatshirt in this.
No? Aw.
That's okay.
Well, who knows? Maybe you can find one.
There's Shelly making one.
There you go. Give cousin Shelly a little business. Alright, and we're heading back out to the car, but once again, this gift shop right here just outside St. Ignace is great. And yes, we were just at the top of that, as you saw. Such a cool little gift store. But anyway, let's get back across the Mackinac Bridge into the Lower Peninsula.